All right. Hey, Matt.
Hello, Nick.
Nice to see you.
Great to see you too, sir.
Total disclaimer for all the GeoHolics out there. This is the first GeoHolics, what I'm going to call news report with Nik Smolowski and Matt Kitchen.
That's me.
And so we are here live at AAGIS, the Alamo Area GIS Conference in historic San Antonio. I've got Matt, one of the board members here, and Matt's volunteered to be our guest. And tell us a little bit about the conference, what you're doing, talk about the geospatialness in the area. Yeah, give us a download.
All right, my name's Matt Kitchen, as you said. By day, I work for an environmental company, which my wife owns, so she's my wife boss.
That's going to be for another podcast episode later.
Okay, yes, we'll talk about that. But for this conference, I've been the vice president of AAGIS for, I think, 7 years, I want to say. So me and our old president of this board, Santiago, started this conference back, I want to say 2017, but that could be wrong. Yeah, we kind of been going. Of course, we had the COVID pause that everyone had, and then the year after the big pause, we did just trainings instead of a thing. So I think this is like our fifth full conference, and we get GIS users from all around the Alamo area, which makes sense. So kind of Bexar County, which is, if you're not from here, is where San Antonio is, and the surrounding counties around here. But we get people as far as Oklahoma, Arkansas come out here too. So yeah.
So apparently the geospatialness here in San Antonio is running strong.
Yes,
that's positive,
so.
even in COVID. So are y'all, correct me if I'm wrong, are you associated with a bigger organization?
Yes, we are a subchapter technically of SCOG, which is the South Central ARC User Group, who also puts on a regional conference in the spring usually. And they consist of Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, and Louisiana. So it kind of moves around locations. So.
Okay. Yeah. And so for this year's conference, any major highlights you'd like to maybe talk about the keynote or some of the things going on?
Yeah, our keynote this year was the CTO.
Chief Technology Officer?
He's one of those.
Yeah. He's got a C and an O.
Yeah.
He's above our pay grade. I got it.
Exactly.
He's your wife's pay grade. Okay, got it.
But for CPS Energy, who's the utility provider here in San Antonio. I don't know if I'm supposed to look at the camera.
I don't either.
Yeah, I'm just looking right at you guys.
I'm using peripheral over here. Yeah. And so, again, guys, we've never done this before, so hopefully you're laughing with us and not at us.
Yes, that'd be great. Thanks.
So, keynote, how did that go?
Yeah, it was great. He kind of talked about, the best way to convey your message, whether it's just any other technology or GIS, to the people kind of running things to advance whatever it is you're doing in a way that, you can get buy off from the people above you.
Yeah, come to find out, not everybody knows what GIS is. Kind of have to sell yourself how to pitch that.
Okay. Especially when your wife is your boss.
Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. And I mean, we've got good attendance. We got a bunch of vendors.
Yeah. So it's been great. Yeah, we got a lot of vendors. As a first time at this location. We've had it historically at a hotel over kind of by SeaWorld, and it's a little bit. If you're not from here, again, it's far west side of town, and the one we have it now is very centrally located, right near the airport. So
yeah,
we're happy to be here.
Pilots and flight attendants coming in, looking a lot more professional than we are, right?
Airport-y hotel. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah. That's wonderful. So a couple quick questions, and we'll wrap up this short interview. Sure. One of the things we like to ask our guests on the GeoHolics is sort of, do you have a motto that you live by, or is there a creed or something that sticks to you that maybe you've said over the years, or you've told people you've worked with that you kind of live your life by, or something profound?
Should have given me more time to think about that.
No, it's got to be.
Sadly, the first thing that comes up is what Homer Simpson said, which is the first step toward failure is trying. So,
that's amazing. And this is the first step towards failure. We're out. Homer Simpson, peace. No, that's great. That's perfect. So I appreciate the heck out of that.
Words to live by.
Yeah. So for the younger generations, Homer Simpson is a character from The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Yeah. Oh man.
It's been on a million years?
I feel like my almost whole life.
I think so.
Yeah. I feel like I'm about to fade into the bush with the Homer Simpson. So one more quick question for you, Matt.
Sure.
If you were to give any words of advice to an aspiring geospatial GIS professional coming up through the ranks, maybe coming out of high school, what would you say?
The thing I tell, it's honestly one of the reasons we started this conference and I got involved in this organization is my biggest thing, and you're amazing at it, is networking. I mean, the more people you know, the more feet in the door you have, the better. And you don't do that without getting yourself out there, getting involved in stuff, going to events and meeting people. And I think that's really, I mean, your knowledge of GIS or whatever it is you're trying to get to is obviously hugely important, but knowing people and people liking you for who you are hopefully helps sell you as much as it does as your gifts and knowledge do.
Absolutely. It's we've been talking about this recently, but I think it's sort of like we have soft skills. It's those are the things you can't really get trained on. They're the punctuality, the morality, it's your fortitude, it's you getting out there and putting yourself out and networking and talking. The skills, the hard skills, we can teach the GIS, right? But you gotta, and what's that other quote? I know it's kind of cliche, but they say it's not what you know, but who you know, right? So that networking connection maybe is certainly what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you need to network and you want to, say, come to the Central Texas area, like the Hill Country, you want to see the historic areas, the Alamo, the Riverwalk, AAGIS is going to be a good place to take a look at. Check out SCOG, as mentioned. You can see Matt, I believe you're on LinkedIn, some other social media channels.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, you can find me there. Look for the goofy-looking bald guy, glasses, beard. Hard to miss.
Ah, geez. Well, not so goofy. I got a man bun, so
I'm jealous.
Well, thank you so much, Matt. So this is Dr. Nik with the GEOHOLICS signing off for our first news reporting session. Hey. Thanks, Matt.